there, children. It's your boy, James R.I. Katy, here on this momentous day, the 2-year anniversary of my first ever YouTube post, plus 3 months, and 9 days as of this recording, to welcome the newest of you to our dear channel. And hey, if this isn't your first proverbial rodeo, you still might want to stick around because we got some pretty exciting announcements. First things first, I should probably address what the 5 of you watching this may have realized when you clicked on it. We are now, officially, Under655Studios.
655!
See, when I started this channel 2 years ago, I never intended for it to be named after me, James R.I. Katy, nor did I intend to be its sole content creator. The only reason it and I have shared a name for the last 2 years is because, well, it was tied to my email address and blah, blah, blah. But now we have Katy, and we have Mike, and we have Will, and we have all these great ideas in the pot, so let me officially welcome you to Under655Studios.
655!
Up next, I should probably do this. I'm not even sure if that's going to be noticeable, but yes, that's right, we finally got ourselves a new camera, which means that from here on out, we'll be coming at you in a glorious 60 FPS, which means twice as many frames of my handsome visage in every second. Of course, the day that I ordered this new camera is also the day that I realized that our old camera could shoot in 60 FPS, so while it might not be as much of an upgrade as we thought it would be, it does mean that I can now do this! Or this! Oh, that one doesn't work as well because there's a wall there. The point is that perhaps more importantly than having a better camera, we now have 2 cameras, which probably won't really make all that much of a difference for the time being, because most of the time the only people here are the people on this side of the camera, but it's still nice to have the option, am I right? Now, before I let my talented co-conspirators weigh in, I would like to once again restate my solemn vow to continue enjoying / tearing apart / talking about the Animorphs books until I've covered them all, or I die of old age, or I just give up because it becomes too exhausting, but that probably won't happen. Outside of the Animorphs, devotees will of course be aware of some of our channel's other projects that have taken form in the last year or so. Katy and I like watching movies, Mike and I dislike eating food, and of course the 4 of us played Layers of Fear last year, so you know what, I'm just gonna hand you over to one of the other contributors.
Hey everyone, Katy here. Obviously, James and I are going to continue watching and reviewing movies. The next Marvel movie doesn't come out until May of next year, and obviously we're going to go see Rise of the Skywalker, even though 1.5 of us don't really care. But yeah, we'll probably see a movie before then.
Hit chapter 2!
But even if we don't, we have other ideas. As much as we love going to the movies, we only really started doing this about 1.5 years ago, and there's 100 years of cinema to kind of watch and review, so might as well do some of that as well. Plus, there are all those movies that, everyone has seen that one or the other of us haven't, so obviously we'll be doing reviews of those at some point as well. Oh, plus, I happen to have recently purchased a pack of 5 or 6 mystery DVDs from a bull moose up in Portland, so we'll definitely be doing reviews of those as sort of like a little mini episode kind of thing. And actually, in fact, now's probably the perfect time to do the inaugural poll. So, hey, James.
Yes, Katy?
Let's pick a DVD.
Let me get in there.
No peeking.
I can't tell if I'm touching the proper side or the not proper side.
They're all over each other. It doesn't matter.
What do we got? Samantha, An American Girl Holiday. I'm not on screen right now. So that'll be fun.
Yep, we'll be doing a review of that movie. So keep an eye out for that. So, yeah, that'll be fun, I guess. I also have some non-movie related ideas, so stick around for those too. Alright, Algernon, over to you.
Hey nerds! Mike here. And after 2 strong episodes of Poor Taste Buds, our list of weird foods from pop culture has grown to, over 1,300 strong?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I watch way too much TV.
Yeah, you really do. Anyway, we can confidently say that our next episode will be an exploration of foods, we'll say, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So look forward to that. Should be fun. While popular media will continue to be a driving force behind Poor Taste Buds, we're gonna perhaps do some branching out. Got a couple ideas from the works that don't draw from movies, films, books, songs, bathroom graffiti. But we'll nevertheless put the hurt on both our tongues. And definitely our friendship. All right, so some statistics for you guys. As of this writing, our list of recipes has over 1,400 weird foods on it, which is more than what James made me say earlier. So I'm suddenly a little bit concerned. How are you doing this? Like, are you just, like, pulling out, like, 100 extra recipes every, like, 10 minutes or something? That's nuts. A lot of TV. Anyway.
I've watched 3 episodes of things just while you're sitting here.
That wouldn't surprise me. They are drawn from over 272 different movies and shows, which, again, is just really a lot of TV. I don't want to know how many hours that is. Let's not think about it like that. They include 144 sandwiches, which is also what a gross is. Gross? Yep. I'm just gonna leave that pun out there. Do with it as you will. There are over 100 different pizzas. Again, 99 of which are probably going to be in the next episode because it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode, and that's all they eat. I hope this doesn't make me hate pizza, but it probably will. There's less than 100 soups and salads combined. Yeah, I guess that really does kind of ring true with what James has been saying about how scarce those things are in film. There are almost 200 desserts that don't have noodles in them, which is great because the 2 desserts that I had with noodles in them were awful. Please never do that to me again. But of those, only 197 don't have bugs in them. Wait, what? All right, so as far as some ideas for future episodes we've been mulling around, we got poor taste buds head-to-head. That should be fun. Kind of like, a guessing secret ingredients type thing, or who can eat more of something, or who can make the best whatever. Who am I kidding? I'm going to lose the hell out of that competition. Should still be fun, though. Poor taste buds, Iron Chef, which is just poor taste buds, but with, like, Iron Chef. I mean, if you've never seen Iron Chef, you should go see Iron Chef. It's a cultural phenomenon that happened. Never mind. Point is there'd be a secret ingredient, and we would have to make with it things that we would have to then eat. And I guess whoever would make the best one wins? I don't know, this is poor taste buds. It could be like a whoever makes the worst one type thing. We'll have to find out. Alright, friends. I gotta be straight with you. One of the things we're going to be looking at is holiday specials, and I've just been informed that Cadbury egg omelets might be on a coming menu. Because it's a holiday-specific ingredient. But aside from the fact that how would you possibly make omelets with a Cadbury egg, which is basically just sugar, the thought repulses me. What have I gotten myself into? Suffice it to say, we've got an exciting future ahead of us, and I hope you all join us with it, because it's going to be bonerific. Now back to James.
So here we are, me reciting lines I wrote well before I had any idea how Mike was going to end his segment. But I'm going to assume it was with something stupid, because Mike. So yeah, that's just a taste of what's to come, and while we might not end up having the time, we all work full-time jobs, or the money, those jobs don't pay nearly enough. To get to it all, we're just going to keep on keeping on and continue to bring you as much entertainment as we can in the coming year. In fact, I would be remiss if I forgot to mention that, with October on the horizon, and our recent acquisition of a pretty decent capture card, we'll be back in just a few weeks to plow through that DLC that we didn't get to for Layers of Fear last year, as well as the creatively named sequel, Layers of Fear 2, that came out earlier this year. Hell, we might even make that our first ever live stream if we can figure out how to make that work, so if that's the kind of thing you're into, keep an eye out as Halloween approaches. I think that's probably enough for now, wouldn't you guys say? So yeah, don't forget to follow us, Under655Studios, across all social media, like Twitter, Facebook,
Instagram,
Pinterest, Twitch,
Snapchat,
YouTube.
Twitter's probably your best bet. Also, for the charitable among you, we do also have a Patreon. So we're still kind of figuring out what we're going to do with it in terms of, like, patron rewards and things like that. But if you feel like giving us your money, we will absolutely take it. With that, I'm James.
I'm Katy.
And I'm Mike.
Will, you have anything you want to add in here?
No, I'm good.
Of Under655 Studios, and we'll see you soon.